Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video. By the title you can tell I'm making coasters. But the cool thing is, they are gonna look like burgers. I go through a lot of trial and tribulations in this video. It's rough, okay? But what I use is air drying clay. I have like 5 pounds of it from Crayola, excuse me. And it's very easy to work with. I like having a cup of water to help smooth the edges, but I also like the homemade feel of clay. You can definitely tell someone handmade this. It's not like mass reproduced stuff, because commercialism is so out of hand, and I love when people go out of their way to give you something quirky and unique or make it themselves for Christmas. So that's what I'm doing. This is actually going to be a white elephant gift, if you've ever heard. Wait, no, not white elephant. Yankee swap, which is for my family Christmas party. We're gonna do a Yankee swap party and just trade gifts around. And we don't know who's gonna get the gift. And so I thought this was perfect because everybody needs coasters. And don't mind me ruining my desk. It's a daily thing. It's a nice desk. I don't know why I do this. Well, I do know why I do this. Because I lost my self-healing cutting board. They have those in all art classes, basically, because if they didn't, every single school chair and desk would be destroyed when people use X-Acto knives. I don't know how I lost it. It's a huge board. How do you lose it? I don't know. I was actually reading a fan fiction the other day. Totally off topic, but it was a soulmate AU, alternate universe, if in case you don't know what that means. And every time their soulmate lost something, it would end up in the other soulmate's care. And I just know if I was in a universe like that, man, my soulmate would hate me because I lose things on a daily basis, multiple times a day. That was so off topic. Yes, I read fan fiction. What are you going to do about it? I'm a nerd. This is so off topic for the video, though. But don't worry, I show me cleaning my desk afterwards, so you can get some cleaning ASMR if you want. So you know my desk doesn't have paint on it. It's scratched up, but it doesn't have paint on it. And I use, anyway, no name brand paint because I'm a cheapskate and I'm on disability, okay? So I cannot afford the fancy paints, okay? So we get what we get. However, I did splurge a little on name brand Mod Podge in the glassy type. That made this look so much better because sealant will cover up a lot of bad. I love the glossy type of sealant like Mod Podge because it just makes it look so professional, but also it still has that homemade feel. So it's almost like I dipped it in resin without the dangers of resin, because I know I could not handle that, the smell, and I would totally burn my hands off or something. I can't even use a hot glue gun. And in high school, I got banned from using an X-Acto knife because I split my hand open so bad I bled on the teacher without realizing it. It was a whole thing. I was known as Biohazard for a whole year. Yeah. What a great nickname. I struggled with the tomato the most. We're going back to the topic of the video, okay? I'm all over the place. I struggled with the tomato the most because it has like the most detail. It was pretty easy. It was just swirly doodas. But tomatoes have like a lot of different colors, and the seeds I was hesitant to add. I added them though using my Posca markers, which those are amazing. Absolutely my favorite art tool because they're paint pens. You can get them out without causing a huge mess and you don't have to clean it up. And I hate washing paintbrushes because my paintbrushes always cut me. Here I am cleaning the desk. Look at me go. Sorry, I yelled at you. Here's the exact brand of Mod Podge I use, and I got this from Walmart, and I cut it open by sticking the bottom of my paintbrush in, which I would come to regret very fast because I put the paintbrush in my freaking mouth. As I do, I like to hold the paintbrush by the end by putting it in my mouth so I can do multiple things. Girl, forgot there was sealant on it. Dude, I almost threw up. I gagged so bad because the sealant got in my mouth. You're lucky you're getting this video at all, because I almost poisoned myself. Anyway, the Poscas did not take the sealant well, which I was actually kind of surprised about, since I usually don't struggle with them. Also, I got the Poscas for Black Friday last year for a Christmas present, so that's how I have the name brand. Always look out for Black Friday art deals. Prismacolors and Poscas, they're the best. The speed at which I regretted doing the sealant too early. So I am absolutely going to sob because I spent all day on this. So this is the gloss side, but they stuck to this towel and the paint just peeled off. It's because I used acrylic, which is the standard, but acrylic is like plastic when it dries, so it can peel right off, and I'm just devastated. I should have glossed and painted one side at a time. I have to redo it. Luckily, the buns and the lettuce were spared, so I can go on to the next glossing phase for those. This is a chapstick. However, I need to redo the burger, the onion, the tomato, and the cheese. Guys, it's not going well for me. I apologize for the really poor lighting. I don't have a good light in my room. I need some, especially during the Maine winters. It sucks. It gets dark at like 4 p.m., if not earlier. And I'm watching a Kenji live stream, so it's probably like 9 o'clock, and I should have gone to bed probably. But I tried to fix this with Poscas because I was just so frustrated. I didn't want to clean my brushes again. I'm like, please, can I just use the paint brush? Not the paint pens. I did end up using the brush for the cheese because it's straight color. And no way I could fix that with a paint pen. Because, like, the whole thing peeled off. And guess what? Girly Pop didn't learn her lesson because she pretty much sealed it immediately after painting it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't have patience, okay? That's what's wrong with me. For Christmas, I need some patience, but I think it's too late for that, just like it's too late for me to learn how to hold a pencil right, okay? But it's totally worth it. They turn out amazing. Get ready. You'll be shook. We have the burger all done, and I think it turned out great, especially for all the things that came for it with the peeling and the... I'm just glad I finished it in time, okay? Because that's why I was rushing, because my Christmas party is this weekend and I really don't have time to be doing all this. But I finished it and it looks so good and it's workable. Let's see that. I cannot get over how cute they look. They're still, oh, I dropped you, sorry. They're still a little bit tacky. It's not great. They definitely have a homemade feel to them, but isn't that what makes Christmas so great? Because it's something you gave that you really care about. It's not like the point, but I still think it looks really good, and I'd be super happy to receive something like this because it's so thoughtful and you know you spent time making it and it looks so good. So I want to thank you so much for watching and sticking around for the process, and most importantly, everyone, as I say in every video, stay weird. Bye.